Hey y'all, welcome back. So today I'm going to be doing a review and try on of the Naughty palette by KYLIE Cosmetics and also a few other items as well. I know I'm a little late. I'm probably the last review you're gonna see on this thing, but I've just had other videos to film. I've been doing a lot of vlogs lately. This was just on the list, but it was just further down the list. And it makes me sad because I've had this for like almost a month. No, not almost a month. I've had this for like almost 3 weeks and I just could not wait to use it. So I'm very happy that I finally got around to filming this video. Before we get going with the review, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already so you don't miss out on any of my videos I post during the week. And if you want to know what I think of the holiday collection, just keep on watching. So yeah, I'm very much behind on doing a review on this, but I also got her new concealer and one eyeshadow brush because these things are like $1 million. They must be made out of gold. I believe this one was 20 bucks. I'll show you which one it is here in just a little bit, but I am gonna be the last one to review the Naughty palette. I opened it already. I didn't swatch it or anything, but I just want to show y'all. And I love this. I'm not going to go over packaging too much. I'm sure y'all have seen every review out there. Mine doesn't really matter, so I'm just going to briefly explain what I love about this. I really like the packaging. I love that soft velvety feel. I just love it. Here are the shades. I really like the variety of shades in here. You got your transition colors, you've got your white shades. This is a very nice white matte shade. It's super white though, so we shall see how it looks on my brow bone. I might have to stand up for this. The way they're pressed, I feel like they're just not all the way pressed in there. I don't know if y'all can see that. I hope you can, but look at that. I wanted to wait for this video to do this. Oh, you can see up my nostrils. Sorry. Literally, like, I have to press down on these things because I am so scared of the trays coming up out of this freaking palette. So I'm a little disappointed in the packaging. I mean, the packaging is cute, but I'm just disappointed in the way they're pressed. And it's mainly the shimmer shades. The shade Jingle is the same way. I don't know if y'all can see, it's hard to see, but I'm just going to use my finger just to kind of press it in there because I feel like they're just gonna pop out. So I'm not gonna really do swatches. I'll swatch like 2 of them, like a shimmer and a matte. So I'll go ahead and swatch Hot Toddy because I really like the way there's like some shimmers in there. I might use that shade today. There's a little swatchy of the Hot Toddy. I like it. I like the way it applied to my finger and I like the way it went. I like the way it went on my hand. So I'm very, very excited to see how this works with, you know, a brush. So now we'll go in with Snowflake. This shade is kind of calling my name right now. We might not use it today, but whoa, that is so pretty. It's so foiled and I barely worked for that. So I'm so excited. So there is Snowflake. Super, super shiny. It doesn't have the ingredients on the back of these. I got her holiday or her birthday collection just to see if there's no ingredients on the back of them. Why would it be something different when her shadows are already great to begin with? But then again, bitch could have done something different with her shadows. We never know. I mean, the whole world is just starting to think that she's not even pregnant because she refuses to be in any videos with her fam, especially Christmas photos and stuff. Kind of weird. Just say you're pregnant. I mean, you're not committing a crime. Just saying. So I'm already primed. I used the MAC paint pot in the shade Painterly on my eyes. I'm all taped up. So I am just gonna start out. Oh, and which brings me to the next item. I bought this for, I feel like I have to handle it with care. Like it's just like an expensive brush that we could easily get from like e.l.f. or IT Cosmetics for the same texture. It's like a hollow brush. What'd she say? The reason smells weird. The reason why these brushes were so expensive is because they're not synthetic. They're real hairs. So, it's made out of animals or what? I don't know. So that's why the $360 brush set, which I will do, that's like half, not even half my rent, it's like a quarter of my rent. That's just, I can't buy, so I just bought one just to show y'all how I like this one teeny brush because I've got bills to pay. Anyways, I'm gonna zoom y'all in and we're like, what? Oops, I do that every freaking time. Now that I look at it, the transition shades are there's not many. So I'll go in with the shade Merry Mint for a transition. Woo, hello, Merry Mint. Kickback, I love it, you already know, so that's good. So this is just a good shade to kind of start as a base. I mean, I guess I'm gonna use it as a transition shade, but it's a very light shade for a transition shade, so we're just gonna use this as a base shade. And this brush though, It's nice. That's a very light shade, so we're gonna go in with something a little darker. I'm gonna go with the shade Tipsy, and I'll use that same KYLIE brush and focus that as more of a transition shade. But side note, this brush is pretty awesome. It's super soft. It applied that Merry Mint shade super good, so I'm really loving this brush. Not enough to get the whole entire set for 360 bucks, but just saying. Nice brush, very soft, and very, very easy to use and blend the product. Okay, until you get one of those little sparse hairs, I don't know if you can see it. There's a sparse hair like literally jabbing me in the eyeball. Other than that, I really like this brush. I really want to use another shade for a transition just because this brush is so soft. Like it's so nice to blend with. I guess I'll just go in with Christmas Kiss for the next transition shade. Let me know if y'all got some of these brushes too. I'd love to know what you think of them because this is a very, I mean, for the price, yes, it kind of sucks, but it's a nice brush. It's a nice brush. I'm gonna stop talking about this brush because I feel like I'm just slightly obsessed. So I'm just gonna go in the shade Hot Toddy. I really love this shade. I love the way it applied to my hand, and yeah, I'm interested to see how it applies with the brush. So I'll use Hot Toddy, and I'll be using my Luxie 235 blending brush to apply it, and I'll just focus that on the outer V and bring it kind of into the crease as well, just below the transition shade. Just a little bit of fallout, not much. Just kidding, that was a lot of fallout, and it's got major kickback. That shade probably has the most kickback out of all of the ones I've tried so far. And like, even just tapping the excess off, like, dang, like, super powdery, but I really like my shadows like that. I'm not complaining. I'm loving this palette so far. I'm gonna blend it out really quick with my M510 brush, just along the edges. I'm gonna use Jingle for my lid shade. This looks like a super, super shimmery shade, so I really hope it comes out good and not like a mess because I got stuff to do today. I'm just gonna use my Vasanti paddle brush, get some product, and spray it with MAC Fix Plus and apply it, and we'll see what happens. I want to go in with my finger on the other side to see how it applies because it's a very glittery, powdery shade, so I don't know if it'll be good with the finger. I think it'll be better with some setting spray on the brush just to kind of weten it so it won't be all over the place because I already know this is gonna be really powdery. So let's see, I'm just curious. No. Okay, I'm done. Fix Plus it is. Okay, so now I'll dip back into Hot Toddy and I'll use my unique crease brush to just put it on my outer V and just kind of cover the harsh edges that the glitter shade has made. And then just blend it out with my M510 brush. So just briefly explaining the palette, I like it. I do. I like the way the shadow's applied. It's not patchy. I really like the way they blend it out. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna be picking up this palette a lot. It's not my fave. I mean, it's no Jaclyn Hill palette, but I mean, it's a very nice palette. But it does have quite a bit of fallout, which I don't mind. That's why I do my eyes before the rest of my face so I can clean that all up. My next item is the concealer. So I'm just gonna do part of my face really quick until we get to the concealer part, and I'll be right back. So this is the shade Pearl. This is, I think it's the lightest shade. I really hope it's not too light for my under eye, but we're gonna find out. If so, we'll just bronze, I guess. I don't know. Let's just hope for the best. So here it is, super white. So I'm scared. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, this is like Snow White. So here is a little swatchy for y'all. And I really like the applicator. It's kind of like the Urban Decay one. You have both sides. I've heard good things about this concealer. I've heard it's kind of like the Shape Tape, which I love the Shape Tape concealer. So I'm excited for this. Wow, it's white. So I'm going to be using my Real Techniques Diamond Sponge to blend that out. Side note, I got this at Ulta. Dude, I love this. 12 different sponges. Oh my gosh. Whoa. I definitely got too light of a shade. I will say that right freaking now. I look like a ghost. It's okay. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be just fine. Oh my gosh. Okay. I am going to... Oh my gosh. If I'm looking at myself in the camera right now and... Oh my gosh. I'm gonna use this teeny Real Techniques sponge and see if I can blend it out even more. Oh my gosh. I I'm freaking out. I have stuff to do today. Well, my face is really highlighted, I'll tell you that. Fail on the concealer. Oh, I really hope you can return stuff so I can get like a better shade because this is just way too white. I look like a mother ghost. Off camera, I'm gonna go in with my Wet n Wild concealer. And actually, I'm gonna do it on camera just in case those of you who have this problem, you know, go in with like a more nudish concealer and hopefully fix it. So I'm just gonna put this where I put the KYLIE concealer. Oh my gosh. Now I'm just gonna set it. So I'll do this off camera. I'll set it with my Peach Perfect powder and we'll see what happens. I'll be right back. I feel like setting it with that powder helped. Oh my gosh, what a nightmare. So instead of returning it, I think I'll try it one more time, you know, like on a different day. I think I'll just mix the two of these, the Kylie Jenner concealer and the Wet n Wild Conceal Makeup Stick, because I feel like it was a good combination. It saved my face. I don't like the concealer just because it was too white. And regardless of the shade, it was kind of hard to blend out with this sponge. So I'm gonna have to blend it out with a different sponge and see if I like it then. It's definitely no Tarte Shape Tape. I love Tarte Shape Tape. It's easy to blend, it's creamy, it doesn't dry quick, and I felt like with this, it dried quick. That's just my opinion and first impression. My mind could change later. You never know. So I'm gonna put the rest of my face on really quick because my last item is a lip kit. So I'm gonna do that and I'll be right back. So the next item is the KYLIE lip kit from her holiday collection. It is the shade Red Velvet and this thing looks bright as fuck. Definitely good for Christmas. I missed that memo. It's January 1st. I'll give y'all a little swatchy of the lipstick. Holy moly, here we go. I really love the color. It screams Christmas. Okay, it smells like all her other lip kits, which I love. It's just like a nice vanilla scent. Just reminds me of high school, of getting those vanilla lip smackers. I've said it before. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the liner on. And that's the completed look. That completes my review. Just kidding. I love her lip liners so much. Like, oh my gosh, I love them. And I just realized I forgot to put mascara on. I'll be doing that after this. I love this lipstick. It's so Christmassy and just so Gwen Stefani. There's that name again. My sister is obsessed with her if y'all watched Sunday's video, which was our vlog together. Yeah, I love it. I love the feel of it. It just feels so like nothing is on your lips. Just like any of her other lip kits, so I'm not surprised with the formula or anything because all her lip kits are the same. So very, very satisfied with this lip kit. The brush is probably my favorite item out of all of this stuff, but yeah, definitely this as well. This is right next to it. I'm just gonna put mascara on really quick because I forgot and I'm not going outside without mascara. So I'm gonna do that and then I'll get going with my outro. Alright, so that completes my KYLIE Cosmetics holiday collection and her concealer and her brush. I hope y'all enjoyed. Thank you for watching. If you did like this video, please be sure and give it a thumbs up and comment down below if you want me to review anything like specific. I have other reviews that I'll be doing in the future, but it's just nice to know what y'all would like to see from me in the future. I hope y'all had a great New Year's, Happy New Year, and I hope to see y'all in my next video.